Hello there gamers, I'm Kirby88/NinjaGamer, and today we are here with part 5 of the Pid walkthrough. Alright, so today we are going to get that little thing right in front of us, which is a music box, which is something new that we haven't gotten yet. And we should be facing our first boss and defeating him. He's really not that hard, but he is pretty interesting. And if you don't know how to beat him, you might need some help. So I'm going to help you out on that. In the last episode, episode 4.5, we did get the second souvenir. I do like to separate the bonuses into certain episodes for that, like that, so that the people who are just looking for the bonuses can find them easily. So if you're wondering why I did that, it's also for ease of recording, because if I separate them into mini episodes, then it just makes it simpler. Alright, so we're going to try and make our way across here. Oh, that was cutting it close. Okay. So hopefully I won't die this time, because I've been trying this quite a few times now, and it just is not going well for me at all. Alright, hopefully we'll be able to get it this time right here. Okay, so what the music box does is it stuns the enemies and pretty much anything on the map. So it is very useful, and you should spare that because of the fact it is very useful. Alright, and we made it across. Finally, that only took 5 tries. Actually, it took quite a few more than that. Alright, so we're going to take the simple way across, which is going over. It makes it a bit easier, for those of you who are wondering why I'm taking the easy way across. Alright, ooh, yikes, ooh. Alright, so right now I'm just trying to get to the boss, keep things simple, because there's no bonuses from here and between here and the boss. So, you don't really need to worry about those. Okay, hit him. Ah, why is this not going into his funnel? Alright, so we gotta get this one last guy before we can get down there. There we go. Alright, so now we can go down, and hopefully we should be getting close to the butler, which we see right before the boss. Now the thing about the boss is he's pretty much like these smaller enemies in the fact that we just have to throw stuff into his funnel to be able to kill him. And it's really not that challenging, but it can be a bit frustrating if you do mess up. You can mess up a bunch. So I do warn you about that. Oh, so I'm probably just going to end up cutting to the time that I do finally make it. Oh, yikes. Go ahead and deal with all of these guys. Alright, and we're back. I only died about 7,000 times, but we're back again, and we're going to finish this room up, finally. I keep on messing up in this room, and I'm not sure why. It's really not that challenging, but there's just so much going on, it really messes with you. Alright, get all of those. We'll go ahead and kill this guy, because he can't come back to life. There we go. Nope. Oh. Ah, like I said, there's a lot going on, and it's hard to concentrate on any one thing. Ah, snap. Throw that. There we go. Now if we go ahead and lift that guy up, he can get out of our way so that we can move on without dying by him. Because that always seems to happen to me. Alright, now we'll go ahead and get that guy. We want these guys to go back into that thing. So that's why I'm putting that there. Just to make things easier. Alright, now we're going to float across like this, and then we will jump over this guy and drop down. Oh, okay, and we made it across. Finally, that only took 70,000 times. But we are now almost to the butler, and then we will see our boss. Alright, so there is one thing that we can get up here, a little bonus room. If we have any explosives, then we can easily get into it. It's not that challenging, but it is helpful against this boss up here. Alright, now what I would suggest doing is throwing this here, and staying pretty close, throwing that there. Now you will fall down, but you can just go right back up. And then you will get a life vest as well as another bomb, so you don't lose any bombs. And that is really helpful. Now no bombs are needed for this upcoming boss, so you don't need to worry about that. There is no need to have any bombs at all, but they are helpful against some other things in the boss room. I have never killed those things before. In fact, I didn't even think about the fact that I could blow them up. That's actually going to be really helpful now that I think about it. But this should be the butler. Ah, nope. It's never where I think it is. Never. Alright. Alright, so we just died again because of some horrible frame rate issues, but we're back. And now we're going to finish this freaking room and hopefully finally get onto the butler. This is really becoming annoying. So this is the way I like to go. It makes it easier. Just go this way and you will be fine. Alright, there we go. Through the room. No more dying. We're just going to leave dying out of it completely because it's getting annoying. Alright, and we finally made it to the butler. I'm sorry for not talking in that last room. I was getting extremely mad at this place because that means I have to do a lot of editing now because I died so many times. Alright, it's hard to believe that this restaurant was... Alright, so now we head on to the boss. That was the butler right there. He is very nice and very helpful. I like the butler. We are actually mini in this room, or at least the boss is giant. I'm not sure which way you want to think of it. It's kind of a glass half empty sort of thing. But anyways, how you beat him is you smash his dishes. He will come a running trying to clean them up, and that is when we deal with him. He can be rage inducing, so I do warn you about that. He's not very challenging, but you do have to get things exactly right, otherwise you will end up dying. And if you die, well, then you gotta start over, and that's just fun. Alright, so that's all you simply do. You do that on the right side, and then you do the same thing on the left, only it's harder to get on the left because he is sweeping with that hand. But don't worry about it, it's not too challenging. Alright, we also do have 2 bombs, which I believe we can throw at these guys, so that kind of helps things out. There we go. Alright, now you are going to have to use your beam on this left side to get up onto his wrist. So go ahead and throw it as close as you can, and try and jump on there. Up, 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 jump. Alright, there we go. Now we can fly over here, and then I would suggest jumping and destroying your beam. That way you don't get sucked back into it. But anyways, there we go. Now this is the tricky part, or the trickiest part. It's not very tricky, but it can be a bit irritating. Okay, so we have to smash his dishes, and make sure you can either run to the right or to the left. You want to be able to run one of those ways, because otherwise you will end up dying, and that's never fun. Alright, there's one down. So we're going to run to the left, because that seems to be the only way we can go. Hopefully he won't smash us. Alright, now we are going to have to climb up his arm, and hopefully this bug thing won't squish us. Now try and avoid these rockets, because if they hit you, you will die and you will have to start over, and that is never fun. He actually shoots them out of his nose. 1, 2, 3, and we barely dodged those rockets, barely avoiding dying. Alright, hopefully I'll be able to get this on the first try, actually. That would be pretty impressive. Alright, so we're going to try and run to the right this time, because that's which way we have to go. Hopefully that thing will turn around. Now smash the dishes, get it running. Alright. We'll just get as far out to the right as we can. That should be sufficient. Alright, now hopefully we won't get piled with these rockets. Those actually do come quite fast, so watch out for those. They come faster on this second one. Oh, yikes. Yikes. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Alright. First try, we beat the boss, and that is pretty impressive for myself. I thought it would have taken at least 5. Alright. No, if we end up dying by this one thing, that would be so sad. Alright, so that's the first boss down. The bosses are only going to get harder. I do warn you about that. They are going to get much harder than this. This is the easiest boss by far. And yeah, it's going to get much more challenging than this. Alright. Jumping up here. And then we have to jump on his face so that we can talk to him. And then we will get some very important story information right after that. Alright, there we go. Now if we just climb up his face, now some very important story information will come up, and I'm going to leave you guys after that, so I'm going to go ahead and say what I need to say before entering this room. That actually went extremely well. I'm sorry if this video was a bit messy. It's kind of because I had to cut it just because I was frustrated with this game tonight. But hey, it worked out pretty well defeating the boss on our first try. So definitely be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and share. Episode 6 should be up tomorrow. And yeah, if you're looking for the second I always forget what it is. But the second thing, you can go back to the last video or click on the show thumbnail. And that's going to be it for today. Also, if you're interested in entering the giveaway, just leave a comment below or on any of the videos, and I will be picking at random soon. And that's going to be it for today. So peace out, the Ninja Gamer, and enjoy this story.